la queue une demi-heure. Aïe!
De la chance, c'est au bout, toi.
Ouais. Il en faudrait un à chaque côté. Donc et là on a embarqué dans les petits trains qui ressemblent à ça.
Have anyone celebrating a birthday today? You have one more person to introduce you to for our studio tour. I have a co-host that's gonna. Universal Studios is a part of NBC Universal. This is one of the world's largest entertainment companies. In addition to Universal Studios, it also comprises some of your favorite television trailers for them online. They just were announced on the upfronts recently for NBC, so you can check them out online and see if you get excited about those shows. I'm pretty excited about them. Now these sound stages also have a rich. We start with pre-production. That's when all the deals are made. Everything is written and cast, and everything is edited and put together. We added instead of spend money on anything else. So if you see a lot of half-built buildings out here from now on, they're like that on purpose. They're not under construction. But some of these buildings do have an open interior with a steel infrastructure that allows us to film inside as well as outside, and those are called practical sets. Throughout the tour, we'll start to see several examples of both facades.
C'est vraiment une mini-ville, quoi. Regarde!
So you get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Now we're getting into our metropolitan set area now. It's one of our most popular locations. The area specifically on your right that you're seeing here is Brownstone Street. This is where Jim Carrey lived in Bruce Almighty. Pause the screen for you so you have a chance to look back and forth. It's the very same street off to your right. You've also seen the street things like Changeling starring Angelina Jolie, The Sting with Robert Redford, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and very recently Gone Girl, where Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike had to move out of their New York brownstone to go out to the Midwest. But now we're leaving small town behind and taking you to the Courthouse Square, but you may recognize it as Hill Valley from Back to the Future. Pause that fictional town of Grandview Clock Tower. Remember I said a facade is just the fronts and sides of buildings? We just built a new front for this one. You've also seen this location as 1800s New England and Amish. The snow-covered Kingston Falls and Gremlins, but it gets its name Courthouse Square from the famous courthouse dramas that took place here, like To Kill a Mockingbird starring Gregory Peck and Inherent the Lincoln Spencer Tracy. It's also one of the famous violence.
Ship you're sailing to the Lost Island, you encounter monsters and creatures from,
It's been a little weathered from the elements sitting out here in our back lot, so that's starting to, what's happening.
Lucky shot!
I want to see you mount up and get out of town when you're getting good.
All right. Well, I'll see you again, fella.
Well, you can count on it, fella. Yeah.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to top it out, that's all.
6 points, local subway stations and interrupt commuters and all of that. If you do that, you pretty much have to film like 3 or 4 in the morning, so you're interrupting the least amount of people. But we have this one, so it's very convenient if we need to film here. We can completely decorate and transform this to be any city or time period that we need. It's currently decorated to be a San Francisco subway station. Okay, we've been having some tremors lately. It's really not a big deal. Okay, this feels more serious though.
Ah putain!
Il y a une voiture qui est arrivée là-bas.
Oh la vache!
Maybe the worst of it's over, as long as the water mains didn't break.
Oh putain! Oh putain! Oh putain! La vache!
Is everybody okay? Alright? cheeseburger. This is the Bates Motel, and straight up the hill, you will see the original Psycho house from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho. Oh, hey, look, Norman's home. The sign says there's a vacancy if anyone wants to flag him down, check in, grab a shower. Anybody? No? No one wants to do that? Okay, this is awkward. Everybody just act natural, pretend I didn't see anything. Hi, Norman. Oh, no. Okay. That's our cue to leave. Oh, Anthony. Let's get out of here. This might be the end of your tour, cars 3 or 4. Thank you so much for one of the most iconic sets still standing in Hollywood today. It's the original Psycho house. He hangs out in the basement until he hears a big crash outside, goes upstairs to investigate, and discovers that a 747 crashed into the neighborhood. And what you see on your left here, that's from a
is a perfect example of
Robbie, get in.
Oh, c'est le film avec...
Get in.
Ah.
Until then, I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. Taking care of business. Outside.
Wow, I can't believe they're hiding.
Come on. Ils sont nombreux.
Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off!
Why are you breaking up the party? We just got here.
Après.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Arsenal. Ready, hook him up. Now we're moving.
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Lenny. Brooklyn and the missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Hurry, don't shoot. Head for the bridge. Under the trenches. Everybody hold on. Hit the nitrous.
That great white, he's hanging up over there to the right. There are currently police divers in the water at this moment. They are just making sure everything is safe so we can open up. Hey, George! George, get out of the water! George! Punch him in the nose, George. That's what they say to do in Shark Week. It's the best I have to offer. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, Anthony's gonna move us. We're just gonna hide behind this pier. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh la vache!
Gentle reminder, we do ask that you not use selfie sticks on board the tram.
Ah, c'était trop bien.
Surtout les animations.
Oh, C'était fou, les décors, tu reconnais tout.
Il y a le truc qui bouge dans tous les sens.
Hi everybody, welcome to the studio tour.
Marque au genou,
Take drinks on board, don't worry, come and join us. Your
La
entrance is just
première
here on the
attraction, on
left-hand
s'est fait
side.
avoir parce qu'on pensait pas que ça allait bouger comme ça.
Sit to the left-hand
C'est
side
laquelle
and have a great day. Happy birthday again.
Dernier.
Happy birthday to you as well. It's a birthday
Moi, c'était
bonanza
celui
down here at
avec
the studio
le
tour.
repas, il y avait
Please exit to the left-hand side. If you're leaving us, we'll miss you. We'll also miss Marilyn Monroe. She's got to go. It hurts my heart, but she's got to go, ladies and gentlemen. She's
Là, on va aller faire les Simpsons.
Les Simpsons et après Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
Ouais. Harry.
Je suis pas trop Harry Potter, mais
Non, mais ça a l'air. Les
le
décors,
décor, il est impressionnant. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui viennent avec leurs enfants, mais
c'est aussi pour les
même
grands.
adultes, c'est comme ça. Regardez-moi ça.